Let's talk about verticals first. And this is my favorite. For a small business, for especially consultants and business to business, B2B consultants, if you can focus on a vertical, that's where, I've found the most success. From my experience and my clients' experiences, when you focus on a specific industry type and you say you are an X consultant for X type of industry, and here's the result you get, that makes your positioning very, very strong. Because when you do that, let's say you're an expert in innovation, and you've done 20 years of work in big pharma, right? So you know everything about big pharma because you're an executive in that industry, and you focus your consulting practice on helping pharmaceutical companies innovate, right? So by that, you can, when you have a conversation with a prospect, you're going to be, you understand the lingo of big pharma, you understand, considerations such as regulations, the trade secrets of that industry and how things work, the jargon that's used, and essentially you've got results for that industry, specific industry. There's a peculiar thing that happens in business to business buying, right? B2B buyers, in my 20 years of selling, they have a question that they always ask you. Mostly, they ask you, have you worked in this industry before? Have you done this type of work before? Right? It's something that it's really, really important to them. And, you can't blame them because every industry is different. And sometimes when you find that you're trying to break into a new industry and you haven't done work in that industry before, you'll likely lose out to somebody else who knows that industry intimately, right? So that's why, if possible, when you're developing a strategy for yourself, a focus for yourself, right? Try and match your expertise with an industry vertical that you know intimately well. Okay, that's where you get the biggest and fastest bang for your buck.